Welcome to the setup guide for Klemco's Zero brand Pulsar Plus pressure blast cabinets. Follow the steps outlined in this video to get your Pulsar Plus pressure blast cabinet up and running. The video covers placing the cabinet, preparing the cabinet for blasting, connecting media, air, and flex hoses, completing the setup. Note that this video is not a replacement for reading the Pulsar Plus Pressure Blast Cabinet's operations manual. The manual should be read in full by anyone who uses a Pulsar Plus Pressure Blast Cabinet. Failure to comply with the instructions in the operations manual can result in severe injury or even death. Placing the cabinet. Arrange the cabinet and power module in any convenient position that results in as few bends as possible in the hoses. Fewer bends reduce wear on hoses. Place the cabinet and power module in their final position before making compressed air, hose, and electrical connections. Provide enough clearance at the dust collector for cartridge maintenance and to remove the dust bin. Allow for full access to all doors and service areas and for efficient handling of parts. Preparing the cabinet for blasting. Connecting electrical and tubing connections. Plug the female cord connector into the mating male connector on the back of the cabinet's gauge panel. Pull the latch down over the cord connector to lock it in place. Match the color-coded tubing with the matching fittings on the back of the gauge panel. Note that the washers behind the fittings also are color-coded. Insert the tubing through the collars until they seat, and then tug gently on them to make sure they are secure. To remove tubing, push the retaining collar toward the fitting and then gently pull the tubing out. Only a slight pull is required if the collar is correctly pushed in. Make sure to maintain slack in the cord and tubing. Connecting the compressed air supply line. To avoid the risk of injury from compressed air, install an isolation valve and bleed-off valve where the air supply will connect to the compressed air system. Make sure the isolation valve is turned off. Lock out and tag out the compressed air supply, and then bleed the compressed air supply line. Failure to complete these steps can cause serious injury from the sudden release of trapped compressed air. Next, apply thread sealant to the male threads of an air fitting that is compatible with the air supply hose fitting, and install the air fitting into the 1-inch NPT air filter. Make sure this connection and all other connections during the setup are wrench tight. Connect a 1-inch inner diameter or larger air line from the air source to the air fitting. A smaller diameter hose may reduce blasting efficiency. Make sure the compressed air supply hose connections are secured with safety lock pins to prevent accidental separation while under pressure, and use safety cables to prevent hose from whipping should separation occur. Connecting electrical service. To prevent static electricity buildup, attach an external grounded wire from an earth ground to the grounding lug on the left rear of both the cabinet and power module. The grounding lugs can be wired together and linked to a single grounded wire, or separate grounded wires can be connected to each grounding lug. Standard Pulsar Plus cabinets are 120-volt single-phase. Plug a cabinet's U-ground plug into a 120-volt outlet for all the power needed. No additional wiring is required. Connecting media, air, and flex hoses. Attach the blast hose from the cabinet hopper to the coupling at the bottom of the blast machine. Make sure the coupling gaskets are in place and are secured with safety lock pins to lock the couplings together and prevent accidental separation while under pressure. Also use safety cables to prevent hose from whipping should separation occur. Before attaching the blast machine exhaust hose, apply thread sealant onto the male end of the exhaust hose. Next, screw the exhaust hose into the 1-inch coupling in the hose adapter plate located on the cabinet hopper. Connect the female swivel end to the male adapter of the blast machine outlet valve. Ensure that the connection between the swivel end and outlet valve is wrench tight. Attach the green air hose from the blow-off nozzle to the compatible fitting on the blast machine inlet piping. As with the other connections, ensure this connection is wrench tight. After the media and air hoses have been connected, connect the flex hose to the cabinet hopper pipe adapter and reclaimer inlet adapter. Clamp the flex hose securely in position with the worm clamps provided to both the cabinet hopper pipe adapter and the reclaimer inlet adapter. The hose wire helps dissipate static electricity in the flex hose and helps ground each segment. For the hose wire to dissipate static electricity, the wire must touch the metal of each adapter. Completing the setup. The air inlet damper must be set to match a cabinet's dimensions and reclaimer size. The gauge on the damper shows the settings in degrees. Loosen the lock nut and position the damper handle to the correct setting. After the handle is correctly positioned, tighten the lock nut to maintain the setting. For the initial air inlet damper setting, set the handle to 30 degrees. Next, position the foot pedal on the floor at the front of the cabinet. Install a cover lens to the clean, dry inner surface of the view window. Every Pulsar Plus pressure cabinet comes with a package of 5 cover lenses. After applying a cover lens, secure the window frame by tightening the 2 wing nuts. Open the air supply and check that there are no leaks. If no leaks are present, your Pulsar Plus pressure cabinet is ready for operation. The purpose of this video has been to familiarize viewers with how to correctly set up Pulsar Plus pressure cabinets. However, refer to your cabinet's operations manual for further details about how to set up and operate your cabinet. Pulsar Plus pressure cabinets have been designed to be reliable, simple to maintain, and easy to use. They make abrasive blasting safer, more efficient, and more profitable. Clemco's Pulsar Plus pressure cabinets provide consistent, repeatable results that help you and your team get more jobs done on time and on budget.